What is up, YouTube? I'm actually recording this stream. I'm gonna make it pretty quick. I'm going to do, as the title says, NFL preview type. What my picks and kind of a few predictions might be for the season coming up, starting tomorrow. Actually, today's Wednesday. First game is tomorrow with the Cowboys and the Buccaneers. And actually, tomorrow I'm going to do a video for my actual Week 1 game picks. But this video is going to be about, like I said previously, my predictions for the year. Okay, so let's get this thing going, and we'll go through division by division, and I'll pick winners, wild cards, that sort of stuff. So we'll start with the NFC East. I've got the Cowboys taking that division. That might be the worst division in football. At least if not, it might be bottom couple. So Cowboys division, NFC East division winners. We've got the NFC South. I've got, of course, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They actually could go undefeated this year. I don't predict that. I think more of a 15-2 type record, but I think they'll capture the number 1 seed in the playoffs in NFC, and it's going to be hard for a lot of people to beat them, a lot of teams, that is. So, yeah, NFC South goes to the Buccaneers. NFC North, you've got – can't go against Green Bay. This could be Aaron Rodgers last year in Green Bay, all the turmoil they had in the offseason. But looks like he's back. He's happy for the time being. He's got all his weapons with him, so I don't see anybody in that division even coming close to the Packers. Got the Bears. Excuse me. Got the hiccups with their future is bright with Justin Fields and everything. The Lions are probably the second worst team in the league. Minnesota is just, I'm not a big believer in Kirk Cousins, so they're not going to do much either. They could maybe get an upset against Green Bay once this year, but I don't see them doing much besides that. So yeah, Green Bay, an easy pick for the NFC North. Now the NFC West. Now that's an intriguing division. That's going to be the toughest division in NFC, in my opinion. You got Seattle. Russell Wilson, his gang. He's got a lot of weapons over there. You've got the Rams with Matthew Stafford. That was I think is a big upgrade from Jared Goff. Not saying anything bad against Goff, but Matthew Stafford is toiling in futility for a dozen years in Detroit, and now he's got a team around him that's got deep run / Super Bowl aspirations. So I think Coach Sean McVay is going to utilize Stafford, and he's got weapons to play around with. So, and a great defense. So. And then you've got San Francisco. Half their team was injured last year. You've got Garoppolo, but you got everybody back, and you've got the rookie Trey Lance, who'll probably be starting some games this year. They're stacked. If they stay healthy, they're going to be a contender. And you've got Arizona. I mean, they added J.J. Watt for that veteran leadership pass rushing set that he has to bring to the table. You've got Kyler Murray, one of the up-and-coming studs of the NFL. DeAndre Hopkins. They even signed A.J. Green in the offseason. They got Chase Edmonds. They've got James Conner as a good quality backup to Chase Edmonds they signed in the offseason from Pittsburgh. So I see a big step for us. I mean, I think it's going to be the toughest division in football, with the exception of one other, and I'll get to that in the AFC. But the winner of this division, man, this is the toughest one. I'm going to take – it's a hard choice, but right now I am going to lean San Francisco 49ers winning the division. Rams and Seattle nipping at the heels. I mean, it could go any way. That's my least comfortable division winner prediction of the season of any of the divisions in football. So, yeah, I'm going to go with San Francisco as long as they stay healthy. And with the quarterback situation, even though they're probably going to have Trey Lance starting some, or he might take over even in the middle of the year, you've got Garoppolo as long as he stays healthy. You could use – I mean, I'm not really – a fan of the 2 quarterback system, but that's one situation where you could do that. Throw in some packages for the young guy and let Garoppolo manage the game and do what he does, because whenever he's healthy, they win. They win a lot of games. 49ers do. So, yeah, I'm going to pick them to win the NFC West. Yeah. Okay, now we're heading over to the AFC. AFC East. My team, my all-time favorite team, the team I've been a lifelong fan of, Buffalo Bills are going to take the AFC East, and it's going to be pretty easy for them to take that division. So, yeah, I'm going to take the Bills in the AFC East. AFC North. Now, this is my other division. That's another tough division. I think it's the second toughest division in football behind the NFC West. You've got Cleveland, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, and then you've got the lowly Bungles from from Cincinnati, which I think they're going to be improved too as long as Joe Burrow stays healthy. But I don't see them winning more than about 6 games this year. I'm talking about the 3 top dogs. I've got Cleveland winning the division, followed by Baltimore. I think Cleveland will go 11-6, 12-5. Baltimore will be a game or so behind. And then you got the Steelers going to end up about 9-8 the area, but they're all going to be battling all year. 3 tough teams, but I've got Cleveland winning the division. AFC South, one of the weaker divisions in the league, maybe the worst division. I don't know yet. You've got 2 bottom dwellers. You got Houston. I think it's going to be the worst team in the league. They could go winless. If not, I think I'm going to predict them to go 1-16, at best 2-15. That's how bad Houston Texans are. Then you've got Jacksonville. They're total rebuild. They've got the number 1 pick, Trevor Lawrence. He's going to be there. Way it looks, next 10 to 15 years is a top quarterback. He'll work his way to that. In a couple of years, he'll be one of the top ones in the league. I think he's the real deal. Urban Meyer never coached in the league before, so they'll get about 5 to 6 wins. I keep Jacksonville improving, and then next year, watch out. But the 2 top teams in this division are Tennessee and Indianapolis. And I think those 2 are going to be the ones battling it out. I'm going to give the edge to Indianapolis, but not by much. I think Carson Wentz, if he stays healthy, relatively healthy most of the year, he gives them a great shot at making a deep run in the playoffs. They have a team. They just were looking for a set quarterback with a skill set of Wentz to get in there and get the job done. They've got a great team around him, great running back group, great defense, probably the best offensive line in the game. So I don't see why they can't make a deep run in the playoffs as long as they stay healthy. Okay, now we've got the AFC West. This is a no-brainer. Kansas City Chiefs. Although the rest of the Chargers and Broncos, namely, are going to be tough. I think those 2 teams are going to be battling for a wild card spot most of the season. And the Raiders, don't ever count them out. They've got a decent team around them. They got Waller at tight end. Derek Carr's a nice game manager. He's not terrible or nothing. Josh Jacobs, pretty good running back. They added Kenyon Drake to help him out. Defense is middle of the road, but they'll make some noise. Okay, now my wild card picks. NFC wild card picks. Division winners, like I said, Dallas East, San Francisco West, Tampa Bay South, and Green Bay North. My 3 wild cards, who I think will make the playoffs. I'm going to take the Rams and the Seahawks out of the West. That's such a tough division. So there's 2 of your wild card teams. The other one I had to think about for a little bit, and it was pretty tough. And one of my sleeper teams is Atlanta Falcons, but I don't see them getting into the playoffs. But they're going to be fighting for that 7th spot. Minnesota will be in the mix as well. But I'm going to give the 7th spot to the Washington Redskins. I'm sorry. I know they're called football team, but I'm going to give it to Washington. Yeah, they're going to be the 7th pick. 7th team, I should say, to make that last wild card spot. Mainly because of their defense. Not sure how their offense is going to go, but their defense is going to keep them in a lot of games. You got Ryan Fitzpatrick, who's never started a playoff game or been to the playoffs. This I think is going to be his first year to get to the playoffs, and we'll see what happens after that. So yeah, that's my playoff teams in the NFC. I should say, the number 1 seed in the NFC will be Tampa Bay. I think followed by Green Bay, San Francisco, then Dallas, the top 4 as your division winners. Okay, AFC. I'm going to give the number 1 seed to Kansas City. Even though I hate to say it, Buffalo, number 2 seed, but they'll be, I think a game apart in the standings. I think, Kansas City go like a 14-3, Buffalo 13-4, 12-5 range. Cleveland's going to get your number 3. I don't know. This will be hard. I'm going to give Cleveland a number 3 seed with an 11-6 record. I'm going to give Colts the number 4 seed. I think they'll go 10-7 or 11-6 themselves. Depending on how the injuries and stuff play out, they could go another 12-5 and fight for the 2nd seed. But as of right now, my gut feeling says the Colts will take the 4th seed. All right, now the 3 wild card teams in the AFC. And this, to me, was really hard. You got a lot. I think the AFC conference as a whole is better than the NFC. But my wild card teams are as follows. Baltimore, there's 1. Now it gets really hard. I'm going to go with New England as another one. But yeah, I like with Bill Belichick, Mac Jones, who I think is going to win the Rookie of the Year. They got some help. They went out and spent some money this offseason, so he's got some weapons on offense. Their defense is always good. So yeah, I'm gonna put New England in the playoffs. And my third one, oh, this is tough. I could have gone Chargers. My heart says Chargers, but my brain is saying Tennessee. So yeah, that's my playoff team, and with Miami right there too. Miami, the Chargers, and Tennessee are going to be fighting for that last, or in New England, are going to be fighting for the last 2 playoff spots for the 6 and 7 seed. I think it's going to be a great battle, and Denver's going to be in there fighting a little bit with them too. So Buffalo in the East, Cleveland in the North, Indianapolis in the South, and Kansas City in the West. Division winners. Wild cards are Baltimore, New England, and Tennessee. All right, now I'm gonna make my conference conference championship matchup prediction. Blah, blah, blah. Learn English, Justin. All right, in the NFC, I'm gonna have Tampa Bay in a rematch against Green Bay. AFC, I'm gonna have another rematch: Buffalo versus Kansas City. It's the rematch of last year. I believe those 4 teams are the 4 best teams in the league, and I think they'll all 4 be in the conference championship games again. I'm going to pick Green Bay in the NFC. I'm going to say Aaron Rodgers, they're going to go to Tampa Bay and repay Brady and the Bucks what the Bucks did to them on their home field last year in the Tundra. And I'm going to say Green Bay is going to win, go to the Super Bowl 56 in LA to represent the NFC. AFC, that was a tough one. Buffalo visits Arrowhead, Kansas City Chiefs territory. And I'm going to give it to Buffalo this year. I think Josh Allen is going to win the MVP. I hope. I mean, I know it's kind of a homer pick, but I really do think this is Buffalo's year finally to get back to the Super Bowl. And but yeah, so Josh Allen wins the league MVP, goes to Kansas City in the AFC title game, and beats Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs to advance to Super Bowl 56 to face Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Now, my Super Bowl pick. Oh, this is a tough one, and I want to, where my heart is, but it's going to be Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers taking on the Bills, Super Bowl 56, and the winner is not the Green Bay Packers, baby. Bills Mafia all the way. Josh Allen, you're going to give Buffalo and me, lifelong Buffalo Bills fan from Texas, a dream come true with a Super Bowl title, taking it to Buffalo, baby. So, yeah, there's my quick kind of season preview. Going to have the Buffalo Bills winning Super Bowl 56 over the Green Bay Packers. And we'll see how it goes. But I'm looking forward to it. I've got all my fantasy leagues and my lineups set. I'm ready to go. Starts tomorrow night. Look out for a Week 1 pick video coming out before the game kicks off tomorrow. So, thank you guys. Appreciate everything. Appreciate all the support, and I'm going to be back doing more videos on YouTube really soon. I haven't done it in a while. Been really busy, things going on. So, stay blessed. Big Daddy J out. Go Bills.